It's 12:30 afternoon. It is. I am hopefully going to screen share AutoPosher if I can. I'm trying. I was in the beta program, as you guys know, for a long time, and now today they just rolled out to those who automatically are already signed up. You have the ability to get the cross lister, but I was going to kind of show you the ins and outs. I can still go in AutoPosher and show you the ins and outs of what it does on Poshmark and everything else. So we are going to, you and I and everyone in here, we're going to ship out 21 eBay orders and 7 Poshmark orders. And that's over the course of 2 days. So over the course of 2 days, it's been about my average, maybe 12 items a day, which is pretty good. I'm not going to complain. A lot of it, again, retail arbitrage. A lot of it thrifted. Good stuff. So drop down. Let me know how your guys' sales are doing, and if you're cross listing, and if you're on other platforms or whatever, because I'm new. What's up, Lee? I am new to Poshmark. I'm getting sales. I have 600 and something items listed, so I don't even have them all over there. But we can get into the first sale. I guess I'll have to go back to that in a little bit. Waiting for a response. First sale I literally listed these this morning in my car, waiting outside of a store. These are Prana, new with tags. I listed off of sold comps, so I don't know. I listed them for $35, new with tags. I paid next to nothing for these, like $10, I think. They only had 3 of them. They were the only Prana I found at all the dicks that I went to the whole time, all season. But yeah, $10 into $34.99. The reason I priced them at that is because those were the sold comps. They were something around that price. Again, last 90 days aren't really accurate. Maybe I should have priced it a little bit more, but I'm fine with that. It's all good. As you guys know, I'm about that quick sale. If I can 3x my money that fast, shoot. If I could buy Apple and 3x my money in a couple months, it's the same thing, just a much smaller scale. Do you shop at Gucci yet, Lee? No, I'm not at Gucci. There's no Gucci around where I live. We have, I think we have Saks. They sell Gucci, but that's it. Next item, thrifted Polo Ralph Lauren. This has a double pocket in the front. It's a flannel. So it's definitely a flannel, and it's got the newer tag. These I was just looking online. These are like 120 new. So if you were to get online and buy these, crazy, 120 new. What's up, Allie? Thanks for coming in. Surf, do you pick up any nursing smocks? If so, what brands are best? Flag City. I actually picked up one yesterday. I picked up some. And then the day before, 2 days before that, I picked up a whole bunch. Figs. Figs is the Lululemon of scrubs. And I always tell people that the higher end figs, the ones that go for more money, are wackier colors, like just not your powder blue, and with the legs that are joggers, and then like a lot of zip cargo pockets for all your tots. But yeah, figs. And then I pick up Janu. I think it's pronounced Janu scrubs, but that has to be a complete set. Otherwise, I don't pick it up. Those sell for around $34 for me. But this sold for $25.99, full asking price, going out ground advantage. Beautiful shirt. Thanks. Oh my gosh, Allie. I'm sad because 2 of my Lululemon shirts that you guys know I wear these all the time. They got snagged in the dryer and they have a little hole in them, and it's just so sad because they're expensive, but I wear the heck out of them, so whatever. But so sad to see the holes in them. So hi, Dad. There, Shelby knows exactly what I'm talking about. She's like, well, you wear them so much, trying to make me feel better. It's still sad. $25.99 on that. I paid $4.99 for that Polo Ralph Lauren. $4.99. Kate, what is up? I got my win. That Wayne got me in the mail just now. I got my win that Wayne got me in the mail right now. Kate, are you talking about the one you actually won and accepted the offer? Was that a giveaway? And you won the giveaway? You give away shoes, you won the giveaway, I think, right? And you were like, I think my daughter someone could wear them, or cousin or something. Love them. I found 2 Figs pants recently, the joggers. Yes, the joggers do well. Allie, I forget who messaged me. I get messages all the time, but someone messaged me about like, hey, thanks for calling out Figs. And they found a pair of orange ones with the cargos and the joggers, and they sold them for more than what I've ever sold one set of pants for ever. Most of the time I find women's, like I would say 90% of the time I find women's. I don't know about you guys, but 90% of the time I find women's Figs. Hello from Pittsburgh. What's up, Pittsburgh? Enjoy your new quarterback, Russell Wilson. It's just me and you guys, Facebook and YouTube today. So no TikTok, because I want to share the screen with AutoPosher. But my beta program is, I think I have to be in like the regular program now because beta ended at midnight. Good morning. Good. Was hoping someone would pop on for us. I sent 2 different sizes shoes to a customer. Told him to return for a full refund and apologized a lot. Says he needs the shoes and only sent back the wrong size shoes. Which I have the other. How do you refund that way? Yes, I will send the right shoe back and not sure how to handle the refund. Okay, I'm going to read that one over. Mary, I'm glad. It's quiet in the middle of the day, right? It's quiet online. Sent 2 different size shoes to a customer. Okay, 2 different pairs or 2 different sizes, like a right and a left, different sizes. Told him to return for a full refund and apologized, but he said he wanted the shoes. So really he wanted the one shoe back. It sounds like to me, if you sent him a 13 and a 12 and he wanted the shoes, I would refund him that shipping back, whatever that was, $7 back, and that'd ship him that other shoe for free. So really he's only paying for shipping to him and the shoes, if I got that right. What's up, Joan? Pamela, thanks for coming in. She says, hi, all. Hi, Kate. Hi, back with more support. Thanks, TK. Hello, Lee. Everyone's just so friendly in here. My Millie dress. Yay! Oh, your Millie dress that you won. I got you. K-Way bought the Millie dress from Whatnot, and then you won the giveaway. I got you. Yeah. That Millie dress. Tell me that is bigger than a 00 or petite, right? That thing was like a petite or a 00. It's bigger than that. It's got some stretchiness to it. Vicky, hey, sirs, I'm in your area. I'm going to hit all the thrifts, get all the good stuff with a laughing emoji. I hope you do. I'm not thrifting today. Yesterday, I just put a video on YouTube. It was a live thrift. I haven't posted those in a while, but it's a live thrift from yesterday. It was hitting. But yeah, they're all hit and miss, right? I hope you do. I hope you find a ton of good stuff, Vicky, if you're in my area. So I will say last night, I did something I don't know if I've spent this much money on retail or online arbitrage new with tags. So I do online arbitrage, Whatnot, whatever, but online arbitrage new with tags. Last night, I don't think I've spent that much money in a while or ever actually on online arbitrage. So trying to source from different places, right? All this retail arbitrage I have, and then the dress is gorgeous. Good. Glad you like it. If it's not for you, hopefully you can sell it. I've been waiting for the app to cross-listing, and now do I understand that you can you can only cross-list if you are already subscribed? Yes. So the way it works, Pamela, is if you are already subscribed to AutoPosher, you got first access to the cross-lister, which is today. Now, if you sign up I can't guarantee you, but if you sign up through my link for whatever on AutoPosher and then message her, she's really nice. Tell her that I sent you to her and say, can I get in? I'm sorry, I'm one day late. And I bet she'll let you in. Hopefully. So, thanks. Knew someone would have an answer. I feel like such a dope. Mary, did I answer that right? AutoPosher rates came out. Super bummed by the rates and posting limits. Andrew, yes. So it's going to be expensive. So you have to compare, and you guys get whatever you. I know a lot of people cross list already. Just compare prices with Vendu and List Perfectly, and then also how many credits you get. Does it have automatic delist, relist, and then all the extra automation stuff, the the sharing of your store on Poshmark, and the shares and the follows and all that automation stuff too. Those places don't have. So you gotta have to weigh it all out, see what's best for you, see what's a good fit. I live in Lafayette. Oh, Vicky, I live in Lafayette. My mom and I traveled Kansas Center in the southwest side to Indy. I'm not really good to hit the thrifts, but I wish. I got you. I got you. Well, good luck to you and your mom coming down. Vicky, I went to Purdue, so Lafayette is right next to West Lafayette. That's where Purdue is, so boiler up. Is that a Columbia PFG? No, I don't have any Columbias on right now, but I do sell Columbia. If I found a Columbia PFG for $2 with new tags, I'm buying it. Do you have an AutoPosher code? Yeah, Vicky. So guess what, guys? News. I made a website, but I didn't realize it was a free trial. I bought my domain a while ago. I didn't realize it's a free trial, so it erased it. So last night I stayed up for 2 hours. Don't judge me. It's not that great of a website. But if you just go to surfsupfinds.com, because I'm always like, go to my link tree, and people, I didn't even know what a link tree was a year ago. I'm that like that. So go to surfsupfinds.com and you'll see like all the discounts you can get and all the items I use. You can look at my eBay store. I have like everything attached. So if you go to, you'll say like $5 off AutoPosher on surfsupfinds.com. It's $90 a month for full access. Rates will increase $10 a month in January. Just stay tuned, Andrew. There might be a better deal coming out. I'm going to say that. 1 day late. Yeah, if you were signed up yesterday on AutoPosher for any of the programs, then today you would have gotten an email getting early access. I got in with your code. Thanks. Vintage ND. Thanks for using it. And I'll be honest with you. I do get a little hit back from that. So it does help. But it's, I mean, I use it and then I don't like, you guys get money off and then I get a little hit. It's nothing big or anything, but let's see. I was actually Communicorn, but I'm still a boy. Oh, Communicorn. Okay, I got you. Okay, Lee. Any tips on taxes? Are you registered as a corp or what? Advice do you have for the site? So, Christine, I don't give tax advice anymore or talk about it too much. I would just say you need to invest in a CPA. If you're getting 1099 by eBay, you definitely need to get a CPA. Put it that way. Watch your live thrift this morning. Sad I missed it when it was live. It was my favorite of your content. It's my favorite of your content, really? Let me know what, I mean, like, I like putting stuff out, but I want stuff that's like, that you guys will learn from. I don't want to put out just like entertaining. I'm a reseller. I'm not a content creator. So if you guys like those, if you guys want me to post those live thrifts, I will. I'll try to make them more as educational as I can when I'm in there. Wasn't smart enough for Purdue. Vicky, little story. My GPA in high school, graduating high school, was a 2.8 out of 4. Bad birdie. Sold this for $37.99. Paid $11 for it. 2.8. So I did not get into Purdue either. So what I do, I went to IUPUI, so it's like a link to Purdue and here in Indianapolis, and I worked my freshman year, and I got all my grades up. And got A's and got into Purdue. So I was on the 5-year plan. But yeah. My husband and I went to Goodwill. He wasn't thrilled with me, so I had to stop quick. Picked up 2 Patagonia LL Bean made in the USA. Let's go. And watching a residential. Huge Purdue fan. Let's go little bit. That is a prime example. Husband, wife in my example. Let me run in here. I'll be fast. Come out. Be like, listen, how long did that take? 20 minutes? I'm going to make $100 in profit right here. So that's going to pay for X, vacation, dinner, whatever, whatever his thing is. A new grill. There might be a better deal coming out. I never got an email. Someone else posted the link. I don't know, Andrew. You're gonna have to ask her. You're gonna have to ask her. I just know that right now, if you are already signed up, you'll get in. But I bet if you tell her that I sent you, you might get hooked up. We'll see. I learn. Hold on, sorry guys. I'm trying to be over here. Okay. I'm waiting for an email. I learned a lot from the live thrifts. Okay, see, that's why if you looked at my live thrift video on YouTube, I literally knew I was going to post it on YouTube. So I started off with, we're going to find stuff, but we're going to mostly find a lot of bad stuff. So it's good. It's informational because hopefully it's like, oh, I would have picked that up type of deal. I just listed all these this week. Again, you can see all that Dick stuff that I've hoarded all year round. I'm listing it like crazy and it's sold. So this person bought 2 pairs, $33 a piece. I bought those for like $11 a piece too. So 11 into 33, 3 times my money, and then take fees out. Sold 2 of them to the same person, so I will refund him the difference in shipping. So yeah, these are just Patagonia shorts. New tags. I don't really need to talk about them because they weren't thrifted. But you guys know Patagonia is a good one. But you do make good, relevant content. I learned from a lot of thrifts. But you do make good, relevant content. I mean, the videos that are like this, these are my best sellers of the month. Those are the things that I watch. Like, I want to know what are the really good things that I need to be looking out for. So those types of videos I like making and like showing and talking about details. So those are good. I always hear resellers talk about sell-through rate. How do you check sell-through rates? Vintage, ND, more. Really good question. And guess what? If you go to my YouTube channel, or if you go in my Facebook group on it's Surf's Resale Community on Facebook, it's tagged at the top of that. But if you go to my YouTube channel, it's on there for beginners. Let's see if I can share the screen. Let's do it. Some settings. Google Chrome. Let me see. We'll go through it. All right. Let's see if we can do it now. Share. Okay. Chrome tab. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's go into my YouTube. I'll show you guys where it is. So YouTube, we're going to go to my channel, which would be, I guess, I don't know. I guess I hit that. I don't do it for my computer very often. Sorry, guys. I don't do it for my computer very often. View your channel right there. Okay. So here's my channel, right? So you'll go to surfsupfinds.com or surfsupfinds on YouTube. And then on playlist, see down here, it should be playlist right here. Hit playlist. And it says pricing to sell. Right here, this one, pricing to sell. That one's going to go through. That one's going to go through how you do finding out comp, finding out everything. So I literally take you into my phone and I show you how to look up comps, show you how to look up sell-through rate, all that sort of stuff. So this is what it looks like, pricing to resell. So hopefully that helps a little bit. All right, we'll get back. Were you guys able to see that or no? You guys weren't able to see that. My bad. We'll get on there now. All right, YouTube, my channel. You're going to go to my channel. You're going to go to playlist right here. Playlist. Go down to playlist right here. Reselling for beginners. This is the actual one you want to look at.
Just going to happen.
So
you have to make it.
Things on eBay.
And if you want a
hey everybody,
go through on my phone exactly how to look up sell-throughs and
we want to list ours at.
So there we go. That's how you do it. Did you guys see that? Were you able to see that? Did that work? Am I actually technology savvy? I'm gonna turn that off now. Let's see. Hey, do you go to the bins again? You got to go to the one on the east side. I keep hearing that. Not the other two. The other two are garbage, as you know. Yes, Vicky. Everyone says go to the one near Shadeland. Actually was near there 2 days ago. I almost went, but I didn't. I'm on a thrift freeze because the world's largest death pile. And are you sure it's the world's largest? Let's get out the measuring tape because mine might be a little bit taller than yours. I don't know. It's bad. My house, I'm currently leasing 2,000 square foot commercial space and barely breaking even. I'm part-time. Yeah, it's so tough because it's really addicting to thrift, right? We all are addicted to thrift and that adrenaline rush when you find something good, but you cannot not be profitable. In this business, it's almost impossible not to be profitable. When you're buying things for $5 and selling them for $15 and we're not profitable, that's a clear sign we're buying too much. We're buying too much. What do you hit? What do you hit when you only have 20 minutes to run in? Good question. It depends what time of year it is, but I like to hit the most expensive items first. So retail most expensive items. So I'll go to the jackets, sweatshirts, the pants, the suits. Then I'll go through the shirts, shorts, short sleeve shirts. And then I usually go to the women's, whatever. We don't have good shoes where I live. They put them all on shopgoodwill.com because that would be probably the first place I go because that's super easy to scan. I got to move my business. Source is Googling email. Andrew, I'm new. Did that work though? All your lives are helpful, really, because you interact and answer questions like you do now. Thanks, Heather. Yeah, that's, I guess, a teacher in me ish. I do my best. Hey, Search, where do you get all these new with tags at low prices like you're finding? Do you go to Burlington every day? Do you look for cheap stuff or do you something fine? So what I do, I will go once a week or so into Ross, Burlington, those places. I'm pretty picky in those stores. But when there are giant markdown sales, they usually happen twice a year at the end of summer and at the end of winter, and you're buying off season. So for example, last winter, I bought a ton. I spent so much money. I have a video on it. I spent like $4,000 or $5,000 on swim shorts and shorts and polos in the middle of winter. That stuff doesn't sell. So no one's wanting to buy that stuff. If you have a tight budget, you don't want to sit on that much money. So what I've done is it's taken me time to build up a little stash to be able to buy that stuff, put it in my storage unit, and then list it all right now, which is what I've done. So that's where I get my new with tag stuff. I also went online and I did some online arbitrage too yesterday. So I did a little bit of that. We saw hi packing my orders while I watch. Elizabeth, let's just listen and pack. This next order is, I spent time on it. I think I put a video out on these just to show the little product I use. But on my searchupfinds.com, I have like the Amazon, which all the stuff I use. And so this is like the shoe cleaner I use, the leather boot. These things were like light brown, nasty. I think I have a video. If you guys remember it, it's a little short, but turned them up, made them look good. They sold for $37.99. I won't see the price on the bottom, but they sold for $37.99. They were really beat up. I probably paid $10 for them. But they will go into one of these boxes that I get on eBay. I'm going to pack it with some packing material. These right here. Even though they're boots, they're not going to get messed up. I don't want them to like jump out of the box. I only spent $36 for all that little bit. Oh, for all that with your husband. So $36, and you bought all that. You'll profit $100. There is your argument with him. You just leave it at that. You say all that right there is $100. I'll see it so believe it later. So yeah, we're gonna go through AutoPosher, guys. So we are gonna go through AutoPosher. I'm gonna get that going. The cross lister, everything. So put it in the box. These sold for, again, $37.99, full asking price. But yeah, that's what you do. You got to convince them, like, hey, I know K-Way has talked about it many a times with him and Kayla, how at first he had to convince her. With my wife, I did it on my way home from work, and then she saw, like, oh, Brad has money to pay for vacations and pay off the kids when they were born, hospital bills and stuff like that. So I didn't really have to convince when the money was there. But when we're together, it was like, if we're like driving to Florida, I'm like, ooh, there's a Goodwill. We're not stopping. Okay. So again, these Patagonia, this person bought 4 pairs. So 4 pairs, $135, and I have $44 into them. So there's that. I'm going to put these in a bigger bag. Do you promote your listings at what percent? Christine, good question. I was actually messing with that this morning. I promote all these. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So I only promote items that I have a lot of and the market's really saturated, and I do it at 4 to 5%, depending on what it is. That's what I promote. I don't promote all my items. So items, for example, if it's a Polo Ralph Lauren button-up that I talk about all the time, I promote those shirts because the market has thousands of them. So I want to promote mine, let mine come float to the top. And I also price it competitively. But 4 to 5%. I don't do my entire store. And then I have AutoPosher that sends out offers automatically to people all the time who are interested in my items. So that's partially why I don't do that. I went to the church sale yesterday, spent $30 to make $300. Hannah, I'm officially jealous of you. That's really awesome. Envious is a better word. That's awesome. Church, I don't know about you guys, but church sales are my favorite sales. Standing in line, you know they're going to be good. What's happened with our church sales since COVID is the pandemic, I don't know what you can say. They actually started their own little thrift stores inside of the churches. So those guys started their own little thrift stores, which sucked because you could go in, like you said, get everything 30 pieces for $30. I love it. Thanks for the code, Surfed. I just signed up. I like the Recreates feature for eBay. Recreates we'll go through it here in a minute. Unless you want me to go through it now, I can pack this stuff in a little bit. Actually, let me get over here. Okay, so let me get over here. Sorry, guys. I have to get started. Okay, so it should be in here. Okay, so we're good. I'll be able to do all of AutoPosher with you guys. So we'll be able to do all of AutoPosher with you. So I'll show you exactly what it'll look like when you get in. Yes, the churches did have there too. Yeah, I don't know. It makes me sad that they do that because I love going in and spending a lot of money. I can't believe I bought that shirt for $1,000. Can you please show us around your house? TKMK, the series, right? The series. Okay, this was at a, so sometimes, I better take the little sticker off this. So sometimes I've seen it a lot with Polo Ralph Lauren. They'll donate all their stuff. Maybe it's Macy's or someone, but they donate a whole bunch of stuff to thrift stores. I found it at mom and pop thrift stores, and I found it at Goodwills. But they'll donate a whole bunch of new with tag stuff. Sometimes they'll cut off the tag. Sometimes they'll cross out the label. But I bought all these shirts. If you watch my last couple packing lives, I've been selling them. $42.99. I paid $7.99 for these. So Polo Ralph Lauren performance shirt. So let's talk about that. If this was a thrifted item in used condition, I'd pay up to $10 for that shirt because those sell for like $25 used. especially if it's got really cool patterns to it, like golf course patterns. Hi, sir. Thanks for being on. I don't want to read that. I appreciate your niceness, but I'm not that awesome. I've been to around my shop during live. It was so embarrassing. No, it's not, guys. Go live. Give some of us people to watch. Because midday like this, there's not a lot of people on, right? When some of us that are full-time are working, I want to watch people with my standing iPad. Next item, pair of golf pants. These are Tour Performance. I buy these Tour Performance if they're $5. So Tour Performance golf pants, these start selling this time of year. Not a lot of people pick this up, and I don't talk about it a lot. But if I can find golf pants that are Nike, that are in good condition, or Under Armour good condition for around $5, I'll pick them up. These are $19.99. Like every time I price them at $19.99. Just a quick one. They say, hi, Vicky. So you guys let me know in the chat. Do you want me to keep doing packing stuff, or do you want me to show you AutoPosher? Show you what's going on with AutoPosher. If you guys want, I can do that. Let's see. Brian. Next thing. What app do you calculate profit out when shopping? So Natalie, I don't have an app. I have a spreadsheet. It's not on my website. It's not on sourceoffinds.com. I can put it on there. There's a spreadsheet that Ethan made. It is in my link tree. You can use a spreadsheet. There's a lot of different ones that you can do, but a lot of people use spreadsheets to keep track of their inventory, how much they bought something for. The way I do it is I average my average cost and then how many items I sell. So my average cost per thrifted item is $5.25. So that is how many units I sell. I can do my taxes off of that. Let's see. AutoPosher. Can you show AutoPosher? Can't figure out the update. Sure. I came for shipping, but I'll watch. What's up, Lulu? Lulu was there yesterday. All right. So let's do AutoPosher. So we're going to try to share the screen again. Let's see if I can actually do it. Okay. Boom. Sharing the screen. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can see that screen. Can you guys see that screen? Thumbs up. And then I'll go through it. I'll show you. And actually, it'll look the same on your phone if you make it into an app. So it's really easy. So thumbs up if you can see the screen on AutoPosher. Wait to see if I see any. Wait till I see any. I know it's always a delayed a minute. All right, thumbs up. I got you. All right, Caden. All right. So we're going to go into AutoPosher. So I just went to AutoPosher.com, right? Since I already have an account, all I do is go over to BL. That's my initials. And let's first start out at dashboard. So the inventory is going to be your relister. It's going to be your cross lister. This is your cross lister. If you don't have a cross lister, you're using your dashboard. So your dashboard is where you put in your Poshmark, your eBay, your Mercari, your Depop, and then it has everything else. So here on Poshmark, you can do your shares and relist. So you can update your settings. You can automatically share however many items you want to share every day. And you can do community shares however many times, relist up to 8 times. All these different options you can do with Poshmark. So this is the automated. This is the AI, your personal assistant part of AutoPosher, right? So that's what I have set up right now, all those shares. So it automatically does that. I don't have to do anything. So that's saved. Look, something just shared. So it keeps you updated all day long of what it did. So, and then offers. It sent out 14 offers today. So you can set up your offers, all automatically send out bundles, single offers at 10%. And then you can do multi-bundle offers at 10% too. So mine's at 10% offers on AutoPosher. So automatic or Poshmark. So automatic offers are sent out automatically. So that's done through the AI process. Followers, again, your followers. So if someone follows you, you can follow them back. I don't know. I don't think I've heard mixed feelings about like sometimes that matters, sometimes that doesn't. I don't know. But those are all the things you can do with Poshmark. Good? Thumbs up? If you have any questions, let me know. I can come back. So those are all the things that you can do with Poshmark. And again, I'm new to Poshmark. So this is all new to me, all this. Okay, so I've only been doing it for 3 weeks now. So here's eBay. I just turned this off this morning, but I'll turn it back on for you guys. But you can turn these on and off at any time you want. So what I have on eBay, you can do offers. So it'll automatically send out offers to people who are interested in your items. So right here, I have a $5 offer. I forgot to turn this on. And this is what I have. You can put a little personalized message in there. So I just put, thanks for your interest in my item. If you need to catch up on some of this, you can go back and watch it later. It'll be saved on Facebook and YouTube. But I do 5% off on eBay. Sometimes if things are slow, I'll just change it to 10. Whoops. 10. And you just hit save. So it's that easy. So you can just, this is for every offer they send out. It's just a touch of a button. I don't know why it's doing that. There you go. All right. And then with the recreates. So this is the delist relist that I talk about so often. So with the delist relist, you come over here. This is what I have. Recreate up to 100 items that are about to renew. So right before they renew after like 30 days, they will delist them and then recreate them. So they call them recreates. AutoPosher calls it recreates. So you can do it at, if that item has more than 2 watchers, if the price is whatever, and I'm going to show you something else too, and then adjust the price. I don't do any of this. I just do regular recreates, done and done. Let's go back. Hold on. I'll see if you guys have any questions real quick. Treasure Nest in the house. What's up, Treasure Nest? All right, let's go back over to offers. Am I like doing teacher stuff right now? Over here in offers on eBay, see this advanced setting right here? This is I missed this for a while. I didn't see it. This is great because you can go down to advanced, and what I do is if the price is $20 or over. So if you have a $5,000 item in your store, you can do that too. I don't know how much you have, but this is what I do. $20. Whoops, $20 and over. That means all my Polo Ralph Lauren, all my FootJoys, all my things that I price really, really cheap at $17.99 and I promote them, Polo Ralph Lauren's, all those items I talked about earlier that I promote, these hats that I list at $19.99, those will not get offers sent to people. So I can do offers that are a price between $20 and $500, and I save that. And then I save it again, and that's done. So there are your automations. There's Mercari and Depop, which I just joined Mercari. I haven't listed anything on Mercari yet. I don't know if I'll do Depop, but definitely there's your eBay and Poshmark. Then we can go through cross-listing. What is the difference between AutoPosher and Prime Lister? So I don't know Prime Lister very well, Amy. I don't know Prime Lister. I know Vindu and I know List Perfectly. And neither one of them have this. So neither one of them have this. I don't know if Prime Lister does, but neither one of them have this part of and this is what gets me a lot of sales. So whenever I say that was an AutoPosher sale, look, it's sharing as we're talking. So whenever I'm like, that's an AutoPosher sale, because you can see what's recreated. You can look at all your recreates. Here are all my recreates, what days, whatever. So these are all like today and then yesterday. And so if something sells, it could be if you sell something at $29.99 and it sells for $27.99, or let's say $27.71, it was an eBay offer sent by AutoPosher because you don't list anything at $71. Recreates too. If you're like, I wonder if that was an AutoPosher sale, you can look at your recreates and be like, oh, I remember these. These sat forever and they just got relisted. These Rock Revivals. That's probably why they sold. So that's what that is about. I have done Depop for a week now. 2 sales already. Okay, there you go. I might do Depop. We'll see. Can I invite you to my show tonight? on Whatnot, 7 p.m. Can I invite you to my show tonight at Whatnot? Thrifted Orlando. Listen, we've done this once, and I'm mad because there were like 20 people in there that we called out your show, and I didn't get good enough deals. I already have you saved. I follow you. So again, I'll say it again. Thrifted Thread Orlando has a Whatnot tonight. Last time was her first one. She was nervous. She almost didn't do it. She did great. I got really good deals. I would have stole a lot more, but there were like 20 people from these lives that came. So good for her, bad for me. So Thrifted Thread Orlando has a Whatnot show tonight. So that's that. What's up, Doug? I have done Depop. Depop's good for summer clothing like swim shorts. Okay, I also heard Depop's really good for vintage style stuff. What's the difference between recreate and relist on the eBay section? So, sorry, I'm reading your guys' chats. So, recreates is what it's called on Poshmark. So, recreates. I always say relist, delist. It's not. They call it recreates. So, delist, relist is what I always call it, like they delist your item and recreate your item, I guess. So that's what that is when I'm referring to that. If you sell an item on one platform, does it automatically remove it from others? Yes. So we'll get into the cross listing, Carrie. What? Thrifted? Yeah, I know, Thrifted Orlando. You're good. All right, so this is how the daily dashboard is. So this is what I've always had with AutoPosher. So this is, I think, a $35 a month plan right here if you want this. So it does all the sharing in the background, all your offers in the background, all your delist, relist, does everything. It's literally your virtual assistant. And I have 7 sales right now on AutoPosher. So let's go to right here, inventory. This is the new feature. This is the cross lister. So I've had the beta program for a while now. So you can see I have 657 items that I've cross listed out of my 1,498. Now this number is actually bigger because I have multi quantities of a lot of items. But yeah, so that's how many I've cross listed. So let's cross list something together. I'm going to have to go really far. Is that cool? You guys good with this? Actually, I'm going to go to 75 and work backwards. So let's talk about this. So if you're syncing in from eBay, what you'll do when you first get it, you're going to sync new inventory right here. So anything that I've listed, I'm going to sync that. And so I'll probably show you here in a second what I actually listed this morning. And I'll show you how I do that. It's everything's so easy. I actually did most of this on my phone while I was in Chicago. I was there. Lauren, you were there? Were you stealing my stuff from Thrifty Orlando? You're totally invited. Dang it. Now I'm gonna end up losing sales. I bought some stuff from you, but I wanted to buy more. Lily Pulitzer, all that good stuff. And for you to say, no, I'm gonna probably lose money off the jump, that brings people and then you sold stuff for $5-6, Lily Pulitzer, and you were happy. It didn't show it on your face. That was awesome. I stayed in your show and bought more. Slow sales on eBay and Marketplace. Really want to sell video games and clothing, but finding clothing is hard. I stick with video games. Yes. So, Doug, I'm not trying to pitch it, but I'm just saying, see how it's importing the listing stuff. So I'm saying with your dashboard on eBay, it sends out offers all day long for you. So you're literally getting offers sent out to people all day long for you. Anyone that looks at your item for like 2 minutes, they'll get an offer sent out to them. I know that because I've had those sent out to me before. So let me see. Am I on the right thing? Relisting. Which one am I on? Make sure. Okay. So let's go to our inventory. Again, it's syncing. So this is what's going on too. We finished at 113. Okay. So it just synced everything. What I'm going to do, everything's in alphabetical order. So everything right now is in alphabetical order. What I'm going to do is sync it by newest to oldest. Newest to oldest. So you can do it by your listing count, alphabetical order, whatever you want to do. But if you have everything cross-listed, you're going to probably do sync newest to oldest. So this is all the stuff that I've cross-listed or that I've relisted or delisted recently on eBay. So like these, I listed all of these this morning. All these Patagonia shorts and the Prana shorts that we talked about, I just listed this morning. That proves to you I'm not full of crap. Those I did this morning, including that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. I want to cross list this Peter Millar over to Poshmark. I'm just going to literally hit list on Poshmark. And then this is my fault. I had to reset all of my descriptions. So this is all my description says on eBay now. So if your description's very short, you won't have to delete all that stuff like I just did. It's already imported the price from eBay. It's already imported the condition. It's going to be black. So we'll do black. But usually it already does that. And then the size and everything. So you can change the original price. I usually don't even mess with the original price. I just leave it alone. So, and then I just list on Poshmark. Boom. So we'll go through another one that's probably going to be quicker. So boom, it's done. It's listed over there now. There it is. Listed on Poshmark. All right, so what I want to do, I want to go way over here. Let's do these right here. Standard fit golf pants. So they're on eBay. What I'm going to do is cross list them over to Poshmark. I'm going to come down here, hit cross list. And they're cross listed. So if you're doing 15 items a day, it takes you, what did that take? 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds to cross list that item over. So it'll take you 10 seconds times 15. It's going to take you less than 2 minutes pretty much to cross list. So that's how you cross list. Now, if the reason you see that little box there is because it automatically detects that it's not cross-listed to Poshmark. So you saw there was a box there, it went away. So what will happen is if one of these sell on either platform, whether it be Poshmark or eBay, it will delist it automatically on the opposite platform. So we can go through these again. These are some jeans, LL Bean flannel jeans. We're going to list them over to Poshmark. Come down here. List them. Everything's already imported from eBay. Super easy. And you're done. Now they're over there, and that little box is gone. Coolio. Does that work? What do you guys think? 7 p.m. Lauren. Do you do live TikTok, YouTube at the same time? So I do, but today I'm not doing live. Today I'm just doing YouTube and Facebook. I can do all of them. I can do 4: Instagram, Facebook, everything. But today I'm just doing YouTube and Facebook because I can share my screen. Okay, I'll set an alarm. You had so much stuff. So pretty, Lily. I know, Lauren. She had good stuff. Good stuff down there. I caught a live cookie corn. You're here. We're only halfway through the sale. So we just went through a whole bunch, and I'll say that a few more times so if people want to go back and rewatch it. See, mine don't have that. Plus for me, add to a new site. 240. See, mine don't have that. What do you have, 240? I have to go back and watch from the start later. But this is so fantastic. Excited for AutoPosher. Yeah. So it's awesome. AutoPosher is great. I love it. Are those different levels of AutoPosher, and do you cost different amounts? Yes. So Treasure Nest, they're different levels. So we'll go back to the AutoPosher page. And here's your pricing. That will be later. That'll be later. So if you go to AutoPosher and look at pricing, cross-listing is not an option for you yet because the last few weeks, it's been pushed. Like if you get in now, you'll be able to get the cross-lister, but the cross-lister will be available for everyone in like a matter of a week or two. So the cross-lister will be a matter of a week or two. But yes, there are different price levels. We can go to that. So this is what it will look like. If you want to do just the automation, which is, and look, I'm answering all these questions for you, but you can go there yourself. So this is the inventory manager, the automations on Poshmark, the eBay recreates, the Mercari automations, the Depop, all that stuff, $35 a month. If you just want or Poshmark, if you only sell on Poshmark, it's only what? No, so it's $60 a month if you want all that. But if you just want Poshmark, I don't know for sure, but there you are. There's a free plan too. You get $5 off and your free plan. That's what it looks like. But that's what the cross-lister looks like. Super easy stuff. Super easy peasy stuff. I've had an AutoPosher for a year and haven't gotten the relist option yet. So reach out to her. Let me see. There might be something going on. I will see. It should be in your email. Sent. The beta test was turned off around 1 a.m., so you'll have the upgrade to a new plan. Yep. Missed between auto delist and anything that was missed between 1 a.m. Okay, so yeah, you should have gotten an email, an invite through an email. I've had so excited about the cross-lister. I know. I bought my first Psycho Bunny t-shirt. Lauren, Psycho Bunny is a great brand, as you know. The bigger the better in that brand too, but does really well. Let's have to catch this. Mine says not listed on Posh and shows the cost hanger like yours, but that's no plus signs for me and adds to Posh. So 240, is that on something different? Hi, Sirs. Hi, Kim. What's up, Kim, Flippin' Nurse? It's always weird on here, right? Seeing different thumbnails. When will AutoPosher be available to the public? So AutoPosher is available. You can buy it now and get a head start by doing this. You can get a head start by doing this. Your recreates, your sharing, your posts, your offers. This is what I've had since last May or June. I just started doing cross listing. So you can do this right now, and then you can upgrade it when it's available. I'm going to send out a message real quick. Hold on. If I have people sign up today, message you, they'll be able to get in cross lister. All right. So that's how that works. Are you in the beta cross listing? No, Vicky. So I'm not. I was in the beta for 3 weeks, and that's why I have all that cross listed today. It just opened up to people who have already had AutoPosher, and they get first access to it. That's the deal. Do you know if you can input all your inventory from another virtual assistant? Amy, that's a good question. I can find that out. I'm not sure. I can find that out. I'm at school. It's my prep. Oh, my bad, Lauren. My bad. Just came in. How we put inventory, eBay. How we put in inventory on eBay. So you literally just you'll give them access to your eBay, and you'll just you literally click import inventory from eBay, and it takes 5 minutes. It'll import all your eBay items, and it'll all be there, and you can cross list them from there. So what time do I sleep? Dude, I was wrong about yesterday. Taylor Swift thing comes out tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's 3 hours long. And then supposedly at midnight, all the Swifties have something. There's always something. They're always all wrong. But I'm not going to be sleeping much tonight. Treasure Nest, thumbs up. I love it. Which one do you have? Treasure Nest, I have the full AutoPosher, so I have to pay for it. So I have the full plan. It's worth it to me because I have that many more eyes. So I was wanting to cross this for a while now. And now AutoPosher has it. I'm doing it. So now I have 7 sales in the last 2 days on Poshmark that I wouldn't have had on eBay. So I have all of them. I do the D-list or the recreates. I do the sharing. I do all of it. I have all in one-stop shop. I just got my email less than 10 minutes ago. There you go. Carrie got her email 10 minutes ago. I don't have the cross-lister. I have the $35 plan. Well, $240, you probably should get an email. I thought the cross-lister was coming out for people. Yeah, you should get it. Brought AutoPosher Tuesday with your code. Can't wait for the cross-lister. Abby, appreciate it. You should have access to it today. Treasure Nest, $69.99. There are different programs. So if you're only cross-listing 1,000 items a month, like if you're part-time and you're cross-listing 1,000 items a month, it's cheaper. if you're full-time like me and you're busting out 15, 20 items a day and you need to cross-list 15, 20 items a day, you're going to need to get the higher store. So there's going to be a store just like on eBay that works best for you. Let's keep going through sales. Back to what sold. Pair of Chubbies, again, these were $7. $7 for these Chubbies at Dick's. I bought every pair of this pattern because this pattern's been out for years now. And this pattern sells really well. Sold it for $25 plus shipping. And this is going to Jason. $25 plus shipping for that. Thanks. You're welcome. Received the email, but the link for CrossLister is not active. It says coming soon. It should say exciting news. Look for in it the pricing page. There's a link on there. It says pricing and exclusive offers on the email, and it should say pricing page. It should say pricing page. So that's what's up with that. All right. Next item, thrifted item, Polo Ralph Lauren 4XB, bigger the better. This is a long sleeve polo shirt. I don't find these very often. They sell okay. This is going out in a flat rate envelope, actually. Flat rate envelope. I don't know if you know, but I am Heather J's Tees on TikTok. What's up, Heather J's? Heather, I did not know that. See, we all have TikTok's the weirdest names. The weirdest names. Did you guys see the message from the TikTok owner and creator? I saw it today about how like the Senate's trying to pass and ban TikTok and stuff. That's why it's important to follow people on other platforms too. That's why I'm like doing this too. So in case something does happen. This was an AutoPosher sale because this sold for $26.59. Don't have anything listed for $26.59. And it is a Lee Storm Rider vintage. Really weird time of year to sell this, but it has a big burn mark in it somewhere, I believe. Maybe that's the Levi's one. But this sold for $26.59. It's going out ground in a envelope. I don't know if oh man, I haven't gotten it yet. Bought a crappy thermal printer, sending it back. Which one do you have? Treasure Nest. What thermal printer did you buy? Tell me what you bought first. Now I'll tell you. Tell me yours and I'll tell you mine. You tell me yours and I'll tell you mine. So $26.59 on that one. Get it on here. Let me go back to my messages. See what's the dealio. Okay. Next item. Sorry, I was talking to AutoPosher. See, ask a couple questions. Okay. This floral shirt that fell on the ground. FootJoy, again, bought this at the Dick's sale for, I think, like $12. All these polos that I bought were like under $15. Sold it for $42.99. Again, you just have to, 240 you were looking at, asking about all these new tag stuff. You just have to, like, call stores, call Marshalls, these came from a Dick's outlet. Call stores and see when they're having sales, like each week, a couple times a week. All it is a phone call. And they could be like, yeah, we're just marking stuff down super clearance today. Boom. You're over there that night and you're getting carts full of stuff. They're getting cheaper than a thrift store. Sold another pair of these, same size, medium, $25. Making sure they're going to Shea. What the heck? Making sure they're going to Shea. And they are going to Shea. Going to Shea. Subscribe to Surf's Up. Lee, they probably already are. I appreciate you coming in here and doing that. But these lives don't go out to people on YouTube that are in search. It's only people who are subscribed to the channel. Nothing artificial looks like it did when I bought it a month ago. Price doesn't look any different. So at 35. I'm messaging her right now. So we'll see what's up. Think about it. There's a lot of people trying to get in everything too. How many items do you have listed on eBay? I barely sell anything and I have 300 plus. So it's all about the right item, the right pictures, and the right price. So if you have a 300 item store, if they're really good items, really good, fairly priced, competitively priced, are they promoted? Are the pictures really good? Your items should sell. Like everything I'm selling now are not repeat buyers. These aren't followers of mine. These are just people. And before I got on social media a year ago, it's the same thing. So if I can do it, you can do it. This is just a regular Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, right? Nothing fancy, no fancy patterns. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping. So $19.99 plus shipping for a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. And the thumbnail picture wasn't as good as my other ones either. Good idea. I will do that. Thank you. Looking into that. Yeah, call. I call because those are far away from me. And think outside the box too. All sorts of places. All sorts of places. Just saying, just putting it that way. So not just the Marshalls, not all those places. There are all sorts of places. A Duluth trading pants. These are some of the only Duluth I pick up anymore. It's got the they're called the fire hose pants. They have the big cargo pockets and they're really, really thick and heavy duty. These rivets on the back, really nice. Sold for $21.84. Again, an AutoPosher sale because I don't sell anything at $21.84 and I don't promote these. I do not promote these. And so that last Polo Ralph Lauren was a promoted item. I promote all those at 4 or 5%, but it sold organically. So I did not get charged that promotion. FYI. Said it was rolling out in 4 waves. So 2 waves or emails. I got you. So, okay, there you guys go. So if you haven't gotten an email yet, you'll get one probably today at some point. She's rolling it out in 4 waves. And probably because you guys saw, if you were watching, how I imported all my stuff from eBay. We'll go right back to it real quick. We'll go right back to it. So when I go to my dashboard, my inventory, right here, sync new inventory, people are probably syncing their entire stores. So she probably just wants to make sure nothing crashes or whatever like that. So that's what that's probably about. But yeah, those Duluth pants sold for $21.84. Paid $4.99 for those. I have to go ship. I'll have to watch the return after a minute. Yeah, no problem. I'll catch you next time. Thanks, 240. Appreciate you coming in here. Appreciate you. Rerun. Yep. Sign up for emails, text, follow IG. I'm the first in line. Lulu knows. Lulu, no. So she's saying, get on emails. Yes, I'm on a ton of email. That's why I did my my online retail arbitrage last night. I got an email for a clearance. We get those all the time, but there were certain items in the clearance event that I know are really good items to pick up and I'll make a profit. So I spent $1,000 last night on items online retail stores to resell back on eBay. So like she said, get on email lists, text, Instagram. There are different groups. I don't know if they're free groups, but there are groups that send out alerts all the time when those types of sales happen. Another one of those Polo Ralph Laurens. We talked about this earlier, so we don't need to talk about it anymore. Seriously, I got an email, but when you click on the pricing page, early access button is grayed out. So my guess is just give it a little bit of time since she's doing it in waves. Printer use. Shh, I'll keep it a secret. Treasure nest. No. The reason I say that is because I'm just curious what broke. Oh, Mun Bug. Yeah, I've never heard of that. So the printer I use is a Dymo 4XL label printer. They don't make them anymore. I bought it in maybe 2019, and it's still kicking and printing out labels for me. But I do not recommend getting a Dymo label right. They don't make a 4XL anymore. They make a 5XL. And with those, they require you to purchase their labels, which are expensive. So you're paying a lot of money for labels. So No Dymo printer. Do not get a Dymo printer unless you want to spend a lot of money on labels. I recommend the one I linked in my Amazon. If you go to surfsupfinds.com, I'll show you guys. Let's go. I haven't even been. Let's go over there. Okay. This is so fun today. I feel like a little kid. Okay, let's go over there. You guys ready? I feel like a kid today because I'm doing all these things that kids do. So surfsupfinds.com. So go to surfsupfinds.com. Don't judge me. It's very rudimentary. I know. Thrift, resell, repeat. That's what we do. But here you go. There's your link for the $5 off AutoPosher. Whatnot. My eBay store that I always have up that people can go and look at what I sold, so I'm transparent. And then Amazon products I use. Then I have the social stuff down there. Amazon products I use. I'm going to click on that. You can see this ID PRT. This is what most people use. It's only $90. And look at the reviews on this. 5,000 reviews. And it's on sale right now. So this is the label printer that a lot of people use. And if my Dymo went out, this is the one I'd get. They were not this affordable back in the day. So I'm going to go back. Or actually open a new page. Did it open a new page? My bad. It opened a new page. So I'll go back to it. Products I use. We'll go back to Live Studio. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So right here is I clicked on the Amazon stuff I use. Right here is that printer I was talking about, the ID PRT. It's on sale right now, and that's what I would use. So if I go back, whoops. If I go back, what on earth? So we'll go back to that page. Oh, never mind it. I'm gonna have to show you guys again. See, I'm not doing a good job. I'm not doing a good job. We're gonna go to there. Okay, so this is the ID PRT. So it's on sale. This is what I'd use. That's what it is. Looks like it's got Bluetooth. Mine doesn't even have Bluetooth, so you can print straight from your phone. So there's that. Let's go back to this page. So these are all the products I use. So you literally watch me use this 3-inch tape gun, this tape, these big poly mailers. This is the desk I'm talking to you at. These are the labels for that printer. These are my label things that I use. If you guys don't have this right here, this is the best stand in the world for an iPad. I'm telling you right now, it's awesome. And then this is that Doc Martens shoe cleaner I was telling you about earlier with the boots. So let's be done with all that stuff. You good with all that? You good with all that? Field trip? I know, field trip. Okay, Treasure Nest. All right, back to this. But guys, is that... God, why am I freaking teaching? It's like teacher blood. Here we go. FootJoy, right? FootJoy, I don't pick up that often, but I do promote these, and I price this at $17.99. These used to be over $20 all the time, and this is actually a decent pattern, and there's no hit on it. So a good pattern without a hit only sold for $17.99. The all over print sold for $42.99 new with tags. So that's what you're competing with when you're selling that brand. Have you ever tried getting stains out of the embroideries of an item? Ronnie, that's a good question. No, I have not. I've not tried to get stains on embroideries. That's a good question. A lot of times those stains, right, are like bleached or not bleached, but bleeding from the color of the shirt to the stitching, right? The embroidery. I'm just guessing. But no, I haven't. But I do use that shout. And the only reason I got that shout is because Ethan, my friend who does the shoes, he uses that on shoes. So if I have really dirty shoes, I'll hit it with shout and I'll rub the shoes together like this and then wash them. and that shout works really well on shoes. And I use it on stains. Sold this Travis Matthew hat, which you guys know I have a ton of these, for $19.99. So $19.99. I use these little eBay boxes. Usually I pack them before, but I thought I'd pack it with you today. Bye, TKM. See you tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Have you ever, do I have merch? Lori, no, I do not have merch. I don't want to say never, but I'm not a merch guy. So when I first started reselling clothing, it was, who are the people I'd watch, and they had merch and they would throw it. I was like, I would never, that's just not me. It was Rally Roots. They had like tote bags and mugs and shirts and all that stuff. And that's just not me. So I'd rather, I just don't do merch. Nope. Maybe a sticker one day because people are doing stickers, but I wouldn't want to wear a shirt with me on it. So unless Lululemon was like, listen, we'll put your logo on a shirt and we'll give you a cut to all your like 2 subscribers. Like, okay. All right. So I put that in a bag first and I put it in this box. This is very, very lightweight. They only paid $6.75 for shipping. I probably paid $5. This is going out. Travis Matthew hat. We have 2 more eBays and then Poshmark, but we actually did sell some stuff while we're in here. Travis Matthew shorts, new with tags. Paid $10 for these. Another Dick's. I'm telling you, I've been just listing all that Dick's stuff. Sold for $32.99. Travis Matthew, new with tags. Have you ever entered inventory? Have you gone over entering inventory? No, I have not gone over entering inventory. Or on what, Liz? On what? Have you ever modified a flat rate box into ship? Okay. Have you ever modified a flat rate box to ship shoes with shoe boxes with Poshmark? I haven't with Poshmark, but the shoe box is actually so this shoe box is actually not a flat rate. It's just a priority box. So you can cut this any way you want as long as you put in the dimensions into whatever site or send it priority. You can cut this box into however big you want it. You can cut it into a square if you wanted it to. So the flat rate stuff, I don't think, but this is a box. As long as you send it priority, you should be fine. You have to put the dimensions in though. Okay, gotcha. I found nice Ralph Lauren full front chest embroidery sweater and it had a stain on the front. I'm a little worried trying to get it and clean it. Actually, I'm going to read you something real quick after this. So we'll get this on here. Polo Ralph Lauren bear sweater, bear tank thing. Sold that for $70. And I had like 25 into that. So that is the last eBay item. I won't read it, but when there's a stain on something, I'm not sure, I don't want to mess it up. For example, I had one of those Arion sweaters. I think we sold it the other day, or we packed it the other day together. Arion craft sweaters. It had a little bitty stain on it. It was crusty. Like, you know what? It's wool. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to point it out in the listing. The person messaged me and said, hey, I love this sweater. Just so you know, I got that stain out with just a little bit of soap and water. I said, great. You got it for cheap, and that's a win for you. So a lot of times my point is I don't work on stains unless it's something I can just throw in the washing machine. Please tell me us how you use email for clearance. Is it just setting up accounts, places like Dick's? Yeah, so like Going Gone is a place, or like Nordstrom's, Sierra, Marshall's, any place that has sales will send you an email. Even online sites that are only like online sites. I'm trying to think of the outdoor one. You guys may know it. But yeah, they'll send you an email and you got to hop on it fast. And if you don't, a lot of times we get the email and then the next day or 2 days later we'll look. There are people out there that get on it right away and get all the good stuff real quick. Just like if a store were opening their doors and you went 2 days later. So that's what try grandma's spot removal. Okay, I have grandma's shoe cleaner, so that might work. Awesome eBay Liz. Liz. Liz, I didn't see what you asked. eBay. We need a sellers group, a shirt. You bearded KW would be cool. We need a sellers group on a shirt. Bearded and KW. I know. They're bullying me into getting a PS5. I feel like I have to go get one today. Can you explain why you do 99 cents for eBay, for example, $17.99? You, from what I know, am I wrong, Lulu Ray? You do mostly Poshmark, right? So when I go over to Poshmark, pretty sure when I go over to Poshmark, those prices are up to a full price. So let's go to hold on a second, guys. Don't judge me on Poshmark. Don't judge my listings. Don't judge my closet. Don't judge me. Yeah. Okay. So let's go over here. And what she's talking about, why do I put stuff on eBay with the ending of 99 cents or 8 whatever instead of just a whole number? Because on Poshmark, people are used to having whole numbers. So when I imported this, it was $27.99. Poshmark put it at 28. When I imported this, this was $24.99. They put it at 25. So Poshmark has just whole numbers. So on Poshmark, when I put it in, when I do the cross listing, it puts it at a whole number. This needs to sell. Purdue's like ranked really well right now. That needs to hurry up and sell. This thing I've had for forever. I'm about to give it away. So anyways, does that make sense? So when you cross list, it does that. It ups it to a whole price. Yeah, in here. What's up, Jacoby? What's up? We need sellers. Oh yeah. So bearded KW, I don't know how that would look. It would be bearded in the middle with the beard, me being tall, and then like a little guy on the side. It would be KW. AutoPosher. Here we go. So AutoPosher's in the chat, guys. If you have any questions, real quick, probably very busy, but I'll read it to you. If you are on Facebook, since you can't see it, dropping in for a friendly announcement, we rolled out the cross-lister in 4 waves. So if you haven't gotten the email yet, you're likely to get the last wave email. It will hit your inbox by 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you heard it here first from AutoPosher. The emails are going out in waves like we talked about earlier. That might be the case, and that is the case. So emails going out in waves, so you will get an email today. Also, AutoPosher, there are some new people that have signed up today. So they are anxious to have the cross-listing feature. So we went through the whole cross-listing feature. I explained to them everything we have. So we went through all of our dashboard. We talked about all of our shares, but this have gone up 100 since. We went through every share. We went through all the offers. We went through the eBay offers, and we talked about also the editing right here, which a lot of people, this is important for me. I like to send out offers for my items that are $20 and over and stuff like that. So that's saved. And then I even showed them how to cross-list. So we cross-listed a few items and showed them that it takes about 15 seconds to do so. So if you guys have any questions about that, I'll go ahead and get into my Poshmark sales since I just started doing Poshmark. Yeah, you're welcome. Did you show putting inventory in eBay? So with AutoPosher, let me show the screen again for you. What you'll end up doing is when you go to your inventory, you'll sync all your inventory. I did it earlier with the chat. You'll sync all your inventory. I synced all mine in from eBay. So it synced in 1,500 listings. So there they all are. They popped up. And then you already have your Poshmark hopefully hooked up to AutoPosher, like right here. I don't have Depop, so I don't have it connected yet. But you'll have it connected. And then it'll take just a little bit of time to get all your items imported, and then you can just start cross-listing right away. Super easy. And like I said, we went over that earlier. If you missed it, you can rewatch this live. It'll be on YouTube and on Facebook if you want to watch it. So that should help. I want Kansas University, but the basketball team will not do good right now. Go Hawks. Hey, you root for whoever you want to root for. That's so nice of you to join us with the info. Yeah, AutoPosher, very nice. We'll answer your questions. Right now is a really busy time. The next week or two is going to be very busy. Basically March Madness for AutoPosher, but yeah. I got the email offer but early because it's grayed out. Okay, you're talking to each other, so perfect. Does AutoPosher have an in-house listing platform? That was mentioned. I don't know if that's up and running yet. An in-house where you would list it on AutoPosher and send it out to everything. I list everything on eBay, and then eBay has all the item specifics. So when I do cross-listing, it's so easy for it to just go right over. I mean, I can show you again what I'm talking about. So we're going to go to a page far, far away because that's where I haven't cross-listed. All right, so right here, we have these items that have not been cross-listed. We're going to cross-list this. So I have all my items up from eBay. I'm going to cross-list it over to Poshmark, this pair of Abercrombie and Fitch shorts. This is my fault because I changed all my eBay descriptions over to just this now. So all my eBay descriptions are just this paragraph. So it automatically brought over my price on eBay, the size, everything. And I'm just going to hit list to Poshmark. Boom. So that first little part about the description, you guys won't have to worry about unless you have a really, really lengthy description. And that's not an AutoPosher thing. That's a Poshmark thing for characters in the description. So that hopefully will help you. The cross-lister only plans will be available for the public launch next month. There you go. There you go. If they're already cross-listed, will it pick up when important? Okay, you guys are talking. There you go. Correct. Good. You guys are talking. All right. Let's do some, while you guys are, feel free to drop some comments in YouTube. If you're on Facebook, you can hop over to me on YouTube right now. I'm live on YouTube, or you can just rewatch this later. The chat will be live over there as well. So I didn't have Poshmark until I got the beta program with AutoPosher, and now I have it. And now I've sold, like I said, 7 items in the last 2 days. These are a couple REI pants. I don't pick up all REI pants at all, but if I can find them with the nylon and they are the same size, I will just lot them together. I'll lot those guys together and then sell them. And again, I'm kind of new to Poshmark, so everything's going out priority in a Tyvek. Found an Indie Fuel item. Just curious. Ronnie, yes, I do find some Indie Fuel items, but they're usually just like fan items. So stuff they give away at the games or shirts that you buy. But very rarely do I find like a player used item. I'll find Colts player used stuff, Pacers player used stuff, but not a whole bunch of the other. But yeah, I find Indie Fuel stuff. Whenever I have a jersey, an Indie Fuel jersey that someone bought, like from the souvenir shop, those shop always sell really, really well. Does AutoPosher cut off your title when cross-listing from eBay to Poshmark because there's less characters in the Poshmark title? That's a good question. I don't know. We can go over and look real quick. I mean, we're here. Let's look live. So here you go. Vintage 1990s Reggie Miller t-shirt. Let's cross-list this over. Yeah, I'm asking a ton of money for it because Reggie's the best player of all time. See, I didn't have to delete any of this because this is a newer listing. So here we go. This is what it should be over there. Medium and boxes in like it's a box fit. That's why I put that. So we'll list it over there on Poshmark. And then we'll go over to Poshmark. View listing. So I'm going to have to take you guys to a different page real quick. So just hang tight. So here we are over here. And that Reggie shirt might be under vintage. I don't know what I put it up. Vintage, maybe? I'm not sure, but here you go. Reggie. I don't know where it went. Oh, I had it under vintage still. There it is. All right, so Reggie Miller. If the last word is box, so there you go. Box. So it put my full title in there together. And there you go. 40 minus. So in AutoPosher at the bottom or on the cross lister, I'll show you real quick. Let's see. So, nope, wrong one. Okay, so when you go over here, when you cross list something, let's say I'm cross listing these pair of Levi's right here. You saw that the bottom price right here at the bottom, you can put the original price. So if these are like $100 item, you can just put $100 right there, the original price, and then list it over onto AutoPosher. Onto Poshmark. So it's easy like that. So now if I go to Poshmark, it would say that those were $100 marked down to 50. See how it's 50 over there? It doesn't do the 99 cents. It does the whole number. So hopefully that helps out. Hopefully that works. We allow 80 characters. If it's longer than 80, then we'll ask you to shorten it before cross-listing. Yes. Okay, so if this makes any sense, first I have another hot tip for you. There any little sort of drop down at the top, you can sort by listing count, low to high, and that will bring items that least cross-listed to the top. Yes. So we went over that earlier in this live. We went over to where you can come up here and you can do number listed. You can do by the sync new to old, which we did. These are all the things I've listed today, or AutoPosher delisted and relisted. And then I have not cross-listed them yet because I just listed them on eBay. So I need to do that. So yeah, you can do it alphabetically. You can do it listing count, low to high, all that sort of thing. All that sort of thing. If that helps out everybody, hopefully all this was useful information. Again, this will be saved over on YouTube and Facebook to watch if you guys need it. So it's a pretty good tutorial, I think. Let's see. That original price is imported on Poshmark if you want it to gain ambassador status because they want to see your items prices 70% off retail. Yeah. So there for a while, it automatically had a number there. A lot of times I just go down there and hit 100. Boom. 100. Boom. 100. Boom. So if that's the case, again, I'm not familiar with Poshmark. I just started selling on Poshmark. So I'm really not familiar with Poshmark, but that's you're teaching me. So they want it to be 70% off. I can make it 70% off. That item was $500 to start with. Now it's only $25. But this is your Athleta pair. Oh, that was loud. Athleta pair of flared leggings. So you guys know I do a lot of my women's clothing on another site, and these are still on my eBay. So selling those there. And I'm going to pack those. So we're all done with eBay. Now we're doing Poshmark. Poshmark sale. I can bring these up. I can tell you how much I listed for. So this doesn't have to do with the AutoPosher other than now that I'm doing Poshmark. Now that I'm doing Poshmark, I'm seeing a lot of sales of items that we're not selling on eBay. So now that I've cross-listed over to Poshmark, I have a lot of things selling that have sat for forever. These sold for $18. I've had these listed for, I don't know, probably half of my life. But yeah, half of my life. Okay, so we're putting that on here. Sorry if people were on TikTok. We did not go on TikTok today, but if you want to tell people later, they can go watch that tutorial on how to do it. Next item we're going to do is a FootJoy. So this FootJoy sold on Poshmark. It sold for $18, I think. And yeah, just a regular FootJoy with a hit on the front. I don't pick these up anymore. So unless the FootJoy has an all-over print like this, if it's a FootJoy with an all-over print like this, I'll pick it up for $5. That's how much it costs where I live. But if they're more than that, for me, it's not worth it for me. Again, everyone's different. It's just not worth it for me. Okay. That on there. I don't know why I keep putting these in my own mailer. I shouldn't do that. I'm in the eBay habit. That's 10 cents. I just threw away a dime. Why not use free envelope from the Postal Service, right? You guys need to yell at me next time. Say, use their free stuff. This is a Mountain Hardwear jacket, which I'm really happy to sell right now because jackets are really not going to be selling for a lot anymore. I think I sold it for $25, took a best offer, or AutoPosher sent out an offer and they took it, one of the two. But yeah, happy to sell this right now because it's about to be summer and spring. It feels like spring here, but thunderstorm just rolled through and it's going to be cold again. That's just how it goes here in the Midwest. You guys know. How do you keep track of what you've already cross-listed? Don't duplicate the item? So it has automatic delist and or automatic delisting. So the second your item sells on one platform, it delists it from all the others. So it has automatic detection. So if your item sells on Poshmark, it delists it that minute from Facebook. So I mean from Facebook, no, from eBay, sorry. So if I list something on eBay right now, cross-listed to Poshmark, tomorrow it sells on Poshmark, at noon, it's delisted from eBay and Poshmark right at noon. I talk about this often. If you can find tuxedo shirts in Brooks Brothers, that's a pickup. So Brooks Brothers tuxedo shirt, I probably sold this a little bit too cheap, but I've had it for a while. So you guys know you have things for a while. You're like, get it out. Just get it out of here. I'd rather have that money. Sold it for $35. So $35 for this. And I had $4.99 into it. So Matney, how much? Hopefully that helps you. How many items do you have listed? All right. Michael. Next item. These K-Deer. Have you guys found these before? K-Deer. They do okay. Sold them for $15. They used to sell better for me. All black ones do much better than just these. But yeah, they do okay. Send them out priority. You guys yell at me. Brad, I'm on the way to Sawgrass. Come on down. Dang, you're going to Sawgrass? It is nice out. It's probably going to be wet from all that rain. Have fun, though. That'll be cool. I can't. I got to work today. After this, we've been on a long time. I wasn't expecting to be on an hour and a half. Sorry for you guys that have been on with me. But we did do a lot of learning. But yeah, I can't go play golf. I have to work. But you have fun, Chase Scott. Players. Oh, players. Got you. What I mean is when I go to cross-list a block of items on my eBay store, it's hard to remember what I've already cross-listed the day before. Hopefully that makes sense. I have 600 lists on eBay and 60 on Poshmark. Yes. These are free fly shorts real quick. I'll show you. Here's the hit on them right there. And then here's your free fly right there. These do okay. They used to do better. I pick them up sometimes now. Kind of remind me of Hook. H-U-K brand. Looks like Huck, but it's pronounced Hook. But yeah. That is that. And then I'll try to answer your question. And that's all, everything. So what I mean is when I go to cross-list a block of items on eBay store, it's hard to remember what I've already cross-listed the day before. So I'm trying to understand. So let's do this. Let's do newest to old. So these are all the things I've listed recently that I haven't cross-listed. Same with all these. Some of them have, some of them haven't because they were recreated. These are a lot of those Dick's items at multi-quantity. We'll keep going. I'll show you. So here you go. Here's some cross-listed items. So it will tell you, again, that's more of those new tag stuff. I've been really cranking out new tag stuff, if you can't tell. All right, so here you go. You should know what's there. So if you're like, okay, I don't know what I've cross-listed so far, or whatever, and I have a ton of items or whatever, you'll go through it. But you can do sync new to old, and that will give you like the newest items to the old. So you should always cross list. I always make it a habit to cross list pretty much the day of listing an item. So like this item right here, it's just going to take 2 seconds to cross list this. So I just listed it today. We're going to put its original price at 200 and cross list it. So hopefully that helps for you guys. But that's it. I've always called it hook. I know. I've always called it hook. Learn something new every day. Remember, cool, not cool is good. Long mock shirts, yes. Look cheap. 3 sold for $30 each. Cool. So K-U-L-E. I've never heard of K-U-L-E. I only know K-U-H-L. Chase Scott. Always learn something new. Retail hours to manufacturers. Look for unauthorized sellers, other items. What are the red flags to avoid? I know you're asking someone, but so retail arbitrage, manufacturers don't really care at all. Most of them don't. So like you go to Marshall's and buy something new with tags, you can throw it online and sell it new with tags. I've never had an issue on it. I've been listing on eBay since 2001, so I've never had an issue with listing something that was new, that's still new somewhere out there. By a manufacturer. So, but that's it, guys. I appreciate you being in here. If you missed anything, if you're just not coming in, I went all through AutoPosher for you guys. Again, if you're new, you're interested, you go to Search Up Finds. I have a link there. It says $5 off AutoPosher. And that's that. So ship this stuff later today. I'm going to go and take a lot of pictures and list stuff. eBay promoted listings percent is not saving with AutoPosher relisting. No, so you'll have to go to eBay and set it on eBay to promote like your whole store. If you do your whole store promoted, like K-Way talks about that often. If you do your whole store promoted, everything that gets delisted, relisted over there is promoted. So if that's what you're talking about. Fila, see ya. Bye, sirs. Bye, AutoPosher. We're going to call you AutoPosher. Okay, another question, William. What's up? Good day of sourcing. Found 2 pairs of Jinkos. That's not a good day, William. That's a great day. That's a fantastic day. Tommy Carpenter jeans, Lululemon, warmth, men's large. That's a fantastic. William, can I be you? Can I be you tomorrow? Which is done because, Ali, what'd you say? Fila. Which is done because there is a federal law that protects the consumer's right to do with what they want with their purchased goods. Exactly. So, yeah. Oh, Fila does it? Fila makes it so you can't list their items. Yeah, I know you can get bureaued on eBay. A lot of you guys know that using words like onesie or Velcro, things like that you can't use. Copyrighted. Do I iron stuff? Leon, I do not iron anything. So I only pick up good stuff in good condition. Yeah, I don't iron anything. Never have. So, all right, guys, I'm going to head out. Appreciate you. See you on